getting back in?
Oh, it's exciting! It's exciting. On the Friday, the time that it happened before Germany, and I got the session done, the last spar done, the session done, the last hard one. Where an injury could have happened and it didn't. I'm just super excited. I'm just enjoying every moment. I'll do as many interviews as you want. I'm just embracing it. I love every moment of it. When you've been out for so long, you kind of appreciate where you are and what I've actually got here, and I'm just making the most of it, and I love every minute, and yeah, I'm just really happy to be here.
You said you even missed the weight cut of part of the thing. You regretting saying that now, midway?
I'm hardly eating, I'm drinking a lot of water, but I'm embracing it, I love it, I enjoy it. It's part of being a professional athlete, and I'll accept everything what comes with it.
Makwan called you out because he said it was a lack of sportsmanship following the KO of his teammate Nicholas Backstrom. What were your thoughts when he called you out?
Well, it was a year later, so we was on the Germany card, on the same card where what I should have been on. So why didn't he call me out before that? Why didn't he call me out straight after that? It's took him a year to actually think that he can beat me. It took him a year to grow a set of nuts. He's just using that as an excuse. To be honest, if I was in his shoes, I'd want to fight someone who's not been injured, who's not at the lower ranks. That's personally me, and I think that a true fighter would do that. I want to fight. I want to climb the ladder. I want to fight. I want the belt. I want to be up there. I don't want to call someone out who's been injured, who thinks it's an easy route, but I ain't no easy route. So that just proves there that he wants to get all these wins and that. But I ain't no Andy Ogle. I ain't no Fulham. So on Saturday night, he's going to be upset. Trust me.
You said he's not on your level. Do you expect a quick win Saturday night?
If I connect, I'll knock him clean out. If he wants to panic and go for a shoot, I might catch him on the way in. If he does get a flash takedown, I'm not scared, I'm not bothered, he's not going to sub me. I'll grind it out, I'll break him, and I will get the win.
Manchester United TV, MUTV, have been following you for a special piece regarding this fight. What's it been like working with them and having them follow you around for a while?
That's a dream come true because I'm a big Man United fan, so obviously the filming was starting prior to the Germany fight, and the loyal have stuck with me, and they've said that the documentary is looking better than ever, so getting this win on Saturday it'll be the perfect ending to the documentary.
This fight is to play a big part in that, in terms of the build-up, what he's been saying, what you've been saying, things of that nature.
Yeah, they've got it all in, they blended it in, so when the documentary's out, you'll all want to watch it because you'll see the true me, you'll see the true what my team's about, people around me, my coach, you'll see what we put in, and you'll see how hard it is to do what we do, and you'll enjoy it.
Mike, you've been out injured for a long time. Talk to us about the road back, the frustration that you've had to deal with while you've been away, and how it feels to actually be within just a few hours of getting back in the octagon again.
It's heartbreaking. Obviously, when I was injured, it's heartbreaking. It's the worst feeling in the world because I love what I do. I love to compete. I love to fight. So getting that taken away from me, it really hurts. But I've got good people around me. They keep me positive. I'm a positive person anyway. So as soon as I can, I'm back in the gym. I think I rested for 2 weeks and then I was rehabbing it straight away. Developing as a fighter. Me and Darren in every day in the gym, just trying to get better. And that's built confidence. I believe I'm a better fighter now than Sweden. I wouldn't like to fight me. So yeah, everything happens for a reason, and I'll just take the positives out of it. I'm a better fighter now. A fight's a fight.
Talk to us about the rush that you get in the octagon when you get a big knockout like you did the last time you stepped in there against Nicholas Backstrom. I mean, very few people get to experience an emotion like that and something as emphatic as that in a sport. So tell us how it feels to actually get something like that in the octagon.
It's an amazing feeling because you vision it. I visioned that before it happened. You vision it, you get that feeling. And so when it does happen, you believe in what you've thought about, you believe in what you've visioned, and it all comes together, and it's just the best feeling in the world. And obviously I needed that fight against Backstrom because obviously again coming off an injury, and I was coming off a loss as well, but there was nothing stopping me that night. I visioned it millions and millions of times in my head, and I knew I was going to get the victory, whether it would have been a 3-round war or an early finish. I prepare for a war, anything early is a bonus. So
Mike, things got pretty personal last night with some tweets between you two. What did you make of him going down to sort of call out your girlfriend on that kind of level?
Well, obviously, if he knows that I've got a mint girlfriend, which I have, he's been doing a bit of stalking, hasn't he? So he's like, what are you stalking me social media for? Go and train in the gym, you whopper. It's like, what are you doing? I have got a bird, and she is really good to me, and she's probably one of the best things I've got. But she's faithful. if you look at what's happened, he's not got a faithful girlfriend. So it's like, you just shot yourself in the foot, mate.
How do you see things? I mean, you've been in the sport for long enough. The sport's completely evolved now to sort of, especially with social media. How do you find being a fighter now? You've got social media, you've got these press conferences online, all this kind of stuff. How do you deal with that as a fighter? Or do you just embrace it and move on? You seem to be enjoying yourself here today, for example.
Yeah, I'm embracing it all. Like, you know what I mean? I'm living the dream. I'm doing what I love every day. And so all this now, I'm just embracing it, I'm loving it, and I'll do these all day. If this is what it takes for me to live the life that I live, bring it on, I'm not bothered.
What did you make of the Diaz and McGregor press conference yesterday?
What's that?
What did you make of the Diaz and McGregor press conference yesterday?
It was funny, very witty Conor, and obviously Diaz isn't very quick off the mark, just talking, so yeah, McGregor won the mouth battle, but we'll see who wins a proper fight.
How do you see that fight going?
I think if it gets to the later rounds, it could be a Diaz. But I think if it's going to be an early finish, it'll be Conor.
So, obviously, one of the big stories of his fight is also that Makwan, he changed gyms. He switched over to SBG, and he said that it's been very different types of training there. Do you expect that to affect his performance, or do you see that maybe being like a benefit to you that he started training in a new way?
It doesn't matter where he trains, it doesn't matter what he does, it doesn't matter anything what he does, it's all about what I do. But yeah, obviously he had he got upset and he got disrespected at his gym, had to leave for whatever reasons, I'm not going to say right now, but everybody knows, unfaithful misses. And then, but yeah, he went to SBG for 4 weeks. I thought my record of SBG fighters, no disrespect to them because we're a great gym, I've not lost to an SBG fighter. So, and then obviously for him to go to Conor McGregor's gym, who's the champion in our weight division, it's a bit of brown nose in my eyes. I don't want to go and train with Conor. One day I want what he's got. I'm gonna graft until I get there. I'll graft every day until I get there, whether he's still a champion or not. I won't go and train with him. So it's like you're just trying to test your ability by going there and get yourself a little confidence. Training there for 4 weeks, he's not going to learn anything. He's not going to develop as a fighter. He'll learn a bit of Irish twang. That's about it.
Makwan's quite a tricky fighter. He has that the famous submissions that he does with the guillotine choke. Are you worried about that at all?
No, I've worked endless hours on defending that and working on it, and I've got my own chokes and all that, so I'm not worried about what he brings to the table. You should be worried about what I'm going to bring.
And Manchester seems to be quite a hub for sort of upcoming fighters at the moment, quite a few fighters in the spotlight. What is it about Manchester that sort of brings out the best in you guys?
Just where we're from, we just love to scrap. But yeah, there's some good gyms in Manchester area. Everybody's, because I think because the UFC is getting bigger now, and everybody's getting tuned in. Everybody wants to do it. So more gyms are opening, more people are getting into mixed martial arts, and us Manx, we're tough, we just love to scrap.
And we've seen quite a few of the UK guys venture abroad to ATT or different gyms, TriStar, etc. Have you ever thought about going overseas to train, or do you find you get enough training in Manchester?
Darren Morris, my coach, he's world class. I don't need to go anywhere. I think people go to other gyms because they don't have the confidence in the coach. I have 110% confidence in my coach, what he does to me and what he brings, and how much he's developed me as a fighter. He's like a Rubik's Cube, what can't be solved. So yeah, I'll never leave. And to the people who do go to America, that's their choice.
Last one, quickly, sorry. How do you score the main event between Anderson Silva and Mike Bisping?
Bisping's UK, I'm UK. I'm going to go with him all day. This is to beat Silva. This is his best chance.
Now that you're back from injury, you're looking to stay as active as possible this year.
Yeah, I want to make up for lost time. It kills me being injured, and it kills me not. Obviously, I've not fought as much as I want to. My bank balance isn't what I want it to be, but that's just the life of being a fighter. You have your ups. I've had more downs than what I've had ups recently, but the high what I'll get on Saturday night will be with all the lows, and I want to make up for lost time this year. So I want at least three fights, 4 if I can.
So it seems like some of the reason that Makwan's been a little bit irritated at you is that, he says that you got Nicholas Bäckström with a few extra shots when he was down that were unnecessary. Looking back, do you maybe think maybe the heat of a moment, made it hard to stop, or do you feel like he's over-exaggerating?
He's over-exaggerating. He's complained about it a year later. You're a year later, pal. It took you a year ago setting notes for it to call me out, but he's called me out at the perfect time. Obviously, like I said previously, Why would he want to call me out a year later? It's not for that reason whatsoever for the backstrom. You know what I mean? The ref should have pulled me off earlier or what. It is what it is. Because the reason he's called me out is because he thinks he's taking an easy route because he don't want to face anybody on the higher ladder. I don't want to do that. I want to win this fight, and I want Max Holloway. I want Dennis Silva. I want Chad Mendes. Does it ring any bells? Do you know what I mean? Why is he not doing that? Why is he going for the person who's been out, who's just who's been injured, who's obviously not in the limelight? Why does he want that fight? That's the real reason. He don't want tough competition. He don't feel ready, and he's messed up by choosing me.
Do you get a sense of deja vu? Because Nicholas Bäckström also said things that, like, you have to put on a superhuman performance to beat him. He was very underestimating of your skills. Seems like Makwan is also underestimating you quite a bit, both standing and on the ground.
Yeah, they do. Backstrom did it, and look what happened to him. And the same outcome will happen on Saturday night. He's caused all this beef, or whatever you want to call it, but. You don't even bring it. I'm not asked what you bring. If you're going to bring your mouth, if you're going to bring a scrap, I'm game all day. I'm not bothered.
Speaking of Saturday night,